Hello everyone. We are in Queens. Queensboro Plaza to be exact. And we are going to be walking. We're going to be walking to 59th Street, Columbus Circle. That's right. We are going to walk from Long Island City, which is where we are right now in Queens, and we're going to walk over the 59th Street Bridge, which is officially known as the Queensboro Bridge. So we're going to walk over the bridge, and we will then make our way up 59th Street until we end the walk at Columbus Circle, Central Park. There's a lot of construction going on down here. A lot of new buildings going up. You have also a lot of maintenance work going on here at Queensboro Plaza with the tracks. So a lot of stuff going on. So today it's about 75 degrees. Very nice day, low humidity. We had some storms yesterday, but they had missed my area, so I didn't get any walks in, unfortunately. So now today the weather's much nicer than the last couple of days where it's been very muggy, very humid. All right. So the Queensboro Bridge, the 59th Street Bridge, which it's known as, it features, obviously a roadway, but it also has a bike and walking path over the bridge. And that's what we're doing right now. We also have a couple of trains that come in here. Actually, 3 trains. You got the N train that comes in. That's either the N or the W up there. I can't see the signage. And on the other side, you have the 7 train that comes in. And they all hook up at Queensboro Plaza behind me. This is going to be a lot of loud noise. We're on a bridge, obviously, with a lot of truck traffic, and there goes the 7 train up there coming in. That's damn, that's loud. I was gonna say, that's how I came in. I got in here via the 7 train once I got into the city. And the N train runs right next to me and right above me. Now, I would step out and give you guys a good view. The problem is that's the bike lane. And you don't want to mess around in the bike lane on this bridge. It is no different than walking in the road. So there you go. So the bridge that we are going over is known mostly as the 59th Street Bridge because it connects to 59th Street on the other side. We get into Manhattan. But it is the Ed Koch Queensboro Bridge. Very noisy. Some history on the bridge is really, it was built, completion was 1902. So this bridge is over 100 years old. And there have been a couple of renovation projects over the years. Including, I think, the 80s, there was a big renovation project for this bridge. A lot of the bridges in New York City got huge renovation jobs done in the 80s. Remember the Brooklyn Bridge, the Manhattan Bridge was one. That's an N train running right under us. Well, yeah, the bridge was completed in 1902. It's got 5 spans. I believe the walking distance is not that far. I believe it's just under a mile. Well, walking distance, driving distance, it's not a very long bridge. The height of the towers that you see in front of us that we're going to pass by, don't quote me, but I know they're over 300 feet, maybe 350, I don't know. The height of the bridge, the clearance of the bridge underneath us at the highest point, I believe is 150 feet. Now, unfortunately, that side has the best views of the city, but we're not on that side. That's the traffic side. You can kind of see the city skyline out there. See Chrysler Building peeking out there, the Empire State Building, United Nations. On this side, we haven't made it over the river yet, the East River, but we are crossing over Long Island City. Out in that direction is, so below us, I guess you could say Hunters Point neighborhood, Dutch Kills, and then Astoria out there. You can actually see the Hell's Gate Bridge out there with the, I always forget the name of that bridge. I think it's the RFK. That's the bridge that goes over, that you can walk over to Randall's Island. And yes, you can feel the bridge moving. So with all this traffic, you kind of feel it vibrating a bit. Now this bridge also passes over Roosevelt Island, which is in the middle of the East River. And I'll give you guys a look at that when we go over it. That's actually in front of us right there. We are about to pass the first tower. There's a few towers on this bridge. It's not just 2 towers, there's a few. And to my... There's some ball fields down here. Now, I'll tell you something. The bike lane that you see to my left here, you know, you've always been able to, I'll give you a look at the tower here. You've always been able to cross the bridge. It's free to cross in traffic, as far as car traffic and stuff, and it's, you know, got the walkway and stuff, but the bike lane to my left has really become more of a roadway ever since all of the food delivery apps came out. Because now everybody you see, mostly everybody you see zipping back and forth over here is food delivery people. I'm gonna get you guys a look at the East River. One second. There you go. And don't worry, I am protected. I am behind a pipe fence, and then I'm sticking the camera through the chain link fence, which is just beyond the pipe fence. So the only hazard is dropping the camera. So I put the wrist strap around my wrist twice to make sure if I drop it, it doesn't go down into the water. Because as you can see, it is a drop. Okay, so 150 feet. If you know how to land, you'd probably survive with a couple of broken ankles and a broken hip, maybe some broken legs. I'm not in any way promoting jumping off the bridge. Just giving you some facts. So this is Roosevelt Island right here. So this is serviced by, you could get here on the train, or there is a tramway. So you have Manhattan Island, right? New York City, and then you have Roosevelt Island in between Queens and Manhattan Island. Eventually we will see the tramway, and when we exit the bridge over by First Avenue, you'll see where the tramway originates in Manhattan. But we're going to be walking by the tram towers that have the cables. Yeah, let me fix a camera here, and I'll put it up. Let's see what it looks like. Got a power plant, I guess. You could do a walk around Roosevelt Island. It's not a, you got a seaplane going over right here. You'll see a lot of, you'll see it come in frame in a second. But you'll see a lot of seaplanes that lands out here in the river, and they go right over the bridge. See how close that was? Because I kind of find it interesting that they would allow that. They would allow planes to take off so close to bridges, but they do it. So the tramway is to our right, and the tramway station for Roosevelt Island is right there. And these are the tram towers right here. There's a tram, guys, right there. So there you go, I got you guys a tram. And those people will get let out on First Avenue. We're gonna walk by First Avenue, but we have to. So when we come off the bridge, so the bridge, I think there's another one right here. Those guys are working on it. You see those guys on the top? It looks like they're doing maintenance. Now, when we get to the other side here soon, we're about to cross over into Manhattan now. We have to go to 60th Street before coming back to 59th Street. And it's a little tricky down there, I'll tell you, the traffic, because all this traffic is exiting the bridge down there, so we're gonna have to navigate a bit. So you got a fireboat going underneath. That's what it looks like. Nah, it's not a fireboat, it's some other kind of boat. I saw the orange and red color and I thought it was a fireboat. And we are now officially over the east side of Manhattan. This is right here, this tram tower right here is right up against the tower on the bridge. So this is like the highest, I believe this is the highest point of the tram. So it'd be around 350 feet up. All right, we are coming off the bridge soon. And this is just the first part of the walk. We're gonna be walking, once we get on the ground down there, we're gonna be walking up to Columbus Circle for the second part of the walk. Pretty much from First Avenue all the way up to 8th Avenue. So we have a good amount of walking to do. It is a Friday. And you see some of these bikes, man, they go in at about easily 35, 40 miles an hour. So you get hit by one of these bikes, you're pretty much dead. All right, we are almost off the bridge. So we are about to get off here. Now, back in the day, we used to jump over here to get off, but can't do that no more. They don't want anybody going through here because of, you know, get in trouble, get yourself in trouble, get hit by a car. Oh, look at that, the gate is actually open. So, you know what, I think we're gonna go for it. Gotta watch for these bikes on this side. It's been a while since I've been over here, so excuse me if I don't remember every little thing. All right, so for those of you that only tuned in for the bridge portion of the walk, you can have a great weekend. For everybody else, we are gonna keep going to Columbus Circle. Now, I believe we are on 60th Street. The roadway that was to my left, that lines up with 59th Street as the cars come off, but as we came off this path, this puts us on 60th Street.
We got money there. You know that. We come back in any Hairspray, any day, all over the world.
Yeah, so I did.
This is 2nd Avenue right here. And that's your tramway station right there. We're going to cross over here as long as it's safe, and it is. This guy's going to have to wait. And here we go. There goes where the cars come off of the bridge over there, 59th Street. This is where we are now. And who would ever think that coming into New York City would be less noisy than what we were just doing. A lot of carpet in there. right, so we're going to be walking up to Columbus Circle from this point on. So if you think about it, we will be walking from the Queensboro Plaza train station to the Columbus Circle train station. And those lines are in no way connected. Those lines are the A, the C, the B, and the D. In order to get to Queensboro Plaza, you got to transfer over at 42nd Street for the N or the 7 train when you're riding the B or the D line. So you would transfer at 42nd Street, go upstairs, and get on the 7 train, or you could get off the stop before. You could get off at 34th Street and grab the N train. I find it easier just to jump on the 7 train at 42nd Street. The trains come like every few minutes. Hey, look at this, we're on 3rd Avenue. I worked on this avenue. I want to get out of the sun. We've been in the sun since we were on the bridge. Since before we even got on the bridge. So I need a break. I'm baking. I'm well done right now, so. Oh. Looks like people don't know how to walk. Yeah, people going all over the place right now. Right here on the corner is where you could grab the N or the R train. Got the 4, 5, and 6, and the NW and the R. This station is, I'll tell you what, my experience with this station is just brutal. It's very crowded station, especially when you're on the platform for the N line. When you're on the platform for the N line during rush hour, like at say like 5 o'clock, you practically can't even fit on the platform. It's that crowded. In case you're wondering, I'm doing one of my quick walks. I am walking at a very quick pace. He's got the Yankee Clubhouse store over here. It's been around for a while. Park Avenue in front of me. You think I could cross Park Avenue in 20 seconds? Actually in 20, 19, 18. I say we could do it. The trick is just to get to the other side, which is right here, the other side of the first lane, and then once you get to this lane, you're good. You can kind of see where we're going to be ending the walk. All the way up there, you see one of the two towers over at the Dutch Bank Center. I gotta be careful. Do I have the light? I do. All right. All right. We now will be hitting 5th Avenue where we ended the walk on the last one. And we'll be walking along Central Park. And just like that, we've already made it very close to where we got to be. So those of you watching, if you've ever wondered how long it takes to walk from Queensboro Plaza to Columbus Circle, well, you're going to find out how long it takes for me to walk there. I can't talk about how long it's going to take you to walk there, but here we go. The Apple Store again. This is where we ended it the other day. It is crazy over here, I'll tell you. So, if you want to learn how to cross New York City streets, this is a good place to train yourself. It's a great place. If you could learn how to cross this intersection over here, you're good for the rest of Manhattan. Guys, you're running red lights, man. Ridiculous. There's the Plaza Hotel. Yes, a lot of noise, man. A lot of noise. I had to take somebody's advice, you know, you should walk in Manhattan more. Yeah, if you want to go deaf or have your ears bleed, why not? Here we go. I believe we got the light. All right, so we are gonna end the walk at the other ends of this park. Well, we're on Central Park South right here on the 5th Avenue side, and we're gonna end it at Columbus Circle, which is the 8th Avenue side. This is where all of the famous people stay, in all these hotels. And there is a train station here. This has got the N line over here. N, R, and W. All right, so you guys got to see the Queensboro Bridge and 59th Street, and now Central Park South. I mean, we're still on 59th Street, but you know what I mean. Now, this is a good route for me. I'm gonna stop in the Bank Center buildings, use the restroom, and then I could just jump on the train and head back home. Here we got some horses. Now, the last two times I came out here to the city, I did not take my battery pack.
Take the one.
And that was on purpose. Figure, you know what, do one walk, get one walk out of here. You know, in the wintertime, I could spend most of the day out doing walks, but in the summer it's different, so I usually cut it down to about a couple of walks. And that's just on camera, and then, of course, I go on my personal walk at some point later on today. If you guys love city noise, you got a lot of it today, and if you don't, well, I'm sorry if your ears are hurting. Some Central Park nature right here to my right. Yep. Horn beeping. In case you're wondering what that was all about, it was that truck there that just passed us. He just decided to stop right in the middle of 59th Street and block everybody. This truck right here. All right, this is 7th Avenue right here. Some more horses. We are almost done with the walk.
It's about
Okay, we'll do something different here, guys. We'll walk through the park a little bit towards the end. Give everybody a little bit of a break from the busy sidewalk and the cars. We'll try to mellow it out at the end here and give you guys some nature. It's funny how we're not even that far away from 59th Street, how quiet it gets, just 50 feet away. So I have slowed down a lot as far as walking, but generally it takes about 50 minutes to walk from Queensboro Plaza to Columbus Circle, because we are just under that time and we're about to end this. So I'm gonna stop like right here. This is a good place to end it because we'll give you guys a nice look. Some skyscrapers and some nature, and I'm gonna call it. I don't want to have to end it going right back out into the street for you, all of you. I know probably all mellowed out now by this time. So I'm not gonna go back out into that noisy territory. I'm gonna probably go into those buildings and relax for a little while and then jump on a train and go home. So hope everyone has a great weekend, and I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.